I don't fucking think so, champ. We're just not going to muck around. We're going to get stuck in. Let's go. Your beauty champion. There it is. All natural herbs and spices. Fucking get out of it, that fucking sachet shit. Now, there's probably some other stuff, whatever. We'll stick it on the thing. Here we go. Great. Potato bake has a bit of a reputation for being A, super unhealthy, and B, super unhealthy. But just, you know, keep telling yourself potatoes are vegetables and we'll be fine. We're trying to keep it snappy here. Fuck off. There's a few ways to do this, and those are the other ways. We're doing it this way. Let's have a chat about fucking potatoes, all right? You can't just use any types of potato. Oh, fucking, you probably can, I don't know. Good old fucking cheap, shitty, covered in dirt ones gets you out of trouble. Now, first thing we're going to do is we're going to cut them up. Now, some of you out there may have a death wish and decide to do it with something like this. Potatoes, particularly if you've just washed and peeled them, are quite fucking slippery. And you do not want to be fucking slip sliding your way up and down here unless you want to slip and slide your way into the fucking emergency room. Let's just use a knife. I like to fucking slice them about that thick. Maybe a fucking 5 mil. If you can be fucked, chop that up nice and thin, and then chop up heaps of garlic. Right over to the fucking stove, turn the shit on, a couple of litres of chicken stock, bring that shit to the boil, and then we're gonna fucking put the potatoes in it. If you're veggie, feel free to use like chicken style stock, that's a thing. You can just do this in fucking salted water if you want. It's not a bad time to turn your fucking oven on. 180 fan, 200 fucking kilometres an hour. I like to warm the milk up a little bit, it just makes life a bit easier. I don't want to boil it, I just want to heat it up. I'm sure there's some cold fucking milk Craig out there that wants to have a fucking sad about it, but I don't give a shit. Then we go with the potatoes. Kind of make sure they've separated a little bit. Fucking oath. Very nice. Third pot, butter. Into the butter, onions and garlic. Nice and low, nice and slow. You can put bacon and shit in here if you want, but I'm not. I'm gonna remove the potatoes. We don't want them totally cooked, just a little bit. Very nice. I don't know, save the stock for a stock sandwich. Because I was fucking around, I left it for too long, some of them are busted up. But it won't matter, because no one gives a fuck. Milk is nice and warm, so I'll just turn the milk off. Quickly grease up a tray.
Can use paper towel and stuff if you want.
Yeah, you can use paper towel and shit if you want. I can't be fucked, mate. There you go, Jules, with some. Righto. How did that even turn on? This thing's fucking cooked it. I'm just going to tip that out into a bowl for a sec. Another good knob of butter, 3 tablespoons of flour. Now it's going to form a kind of paste. You just want to fry the paste off just for a minute. Helps cook the flouriness out of it. It's looking too thick, you're welcome to put a little more butter in. Now you want to start to introduce milk. Don't have the heat up high, you'll fucking burn it. Good pinch of salt. Crack of pepper from a fuckwit pepper grinder. More milk. In with your first whack of cheese. Now this is where it doesn't become bechamel technically anymore, it just becomes awesome. Now back in with your onions and garlic. Because I fucking feel like it, I'm going to grate in a little bit of parmesan. Look at this, nice and thick. Very nice. Back over here. There's a few ways to do this. You can just chuck all the potatoes in here and throw all the fucking shit around. But I've got another idea. Tiny bit of this at the bottom. I'm going to give it the fucking lasagna treatment. Now that I've got a layer of those in there, bang a layer of this on top. It's a few thyme leaves. Now, because it's just looking too fucking healthy, I'm just going to add another little bit of cheese. Now just fucking get the rest of these fucking things in there. Now on with the rest of the fucking cheese. Last little sprinkle of cheese. A little bit of rosemary. Thyme as well, if you like. Little crack of pepper. Cover it with foil. Bang it in the oven for 20-25 minutes. Righto, champions. Let's check it out. Fuck, almost lost it. Right over a little bit more, because you don't give a fuck, do ya? For another until it's fucking cooked amount of time. I don't know, 10-15. Uncovered. No more foil. Right, time to go. Fucking get out of it, mate. Look at that. Fucking fucking not bad. Woo! I can feel the Scotty. Like the behave yourself hands he's got on. I'll let it rest for a minute, and I'll put it on a plate, have a close up, and fucking be a good time. It's totally fucked up, but it's great. Oh, if I eat my salad, that'll fix it. Hope you give it a crack. And you're nice to yourself all at once. Fucking oath. Oh yeah. Fuck packet potato bake. Smash. Slap the subscribe. Ring the bell and like and subscribe. I'm giving you a job. I'll give you some time. You done it yet? Probably not.